I'm telling this right now. Port Charles is about to explode. And the most shocking part is that Carly may be blaming the wrong monster while Jocelyn is trapped in the hands of someone far more dangerous than anyone imagined. I can feel the tension closing in from every side this week on General Hospital because the week of May 4 is not just another round of secrets, threats, and broken loyalties. This is the kind of week where one hidden clue can destroy an entire family. One wrong move can get someone killed. And one familiar face may be hiding the brutal truth behind everything. I'm watching Sonny prepare for war, Carly spiral into fear, Liz uncover something deeply disturbing, and Jocelyn fall into a nightmare that could change everything. And the worst part? I don't think anyone in Port Charles is truly ready for what is coming. I have to start with Sonny, because when Sonny receives new information, I know that means the ground is about to shake. Ethan appears to have completed his first mission, and that alone tells me Sonny is not sitting back anymore. Sidwell, Cullum, and possibly Pascal are all circling Sonny's world like predators, but I don't think Sonny is interested in simply defending himself. I think Sonny is getting ready to strike first. Ethan may have brought him intelligence connected to their crimes. And while that sounds powerful, I can already sense the problem. It is not enough. A few pieces of evidence, a few dirty secrets, a few names whispered in the shadows that will not stop men like Sidwell. It will only provoke them. And when Sonny realizes that, I believe he will make a move so bold that even his enemies will not see it coming. But while Sonny is preparing for battle, another disturbing clue is unfolding somewhere much quieter and somehow even more terrifying. Liz begins to suspect that Drew is trying to signal for help by blinking. That detail sounds small, but I know better. In Port Charles, the smallest sign can expose the biggest secret. A blink is not just a blink when someone may be trapped, controlled, or silenced. Liz sees something that others miss, and that makes her dangerous. But here's the twist. She cannot tell Willow everything. And I think the reason is even darker than anyone expects. Liz may believe Willow is connected to Drew's condition, maybe not directly, maybe not knowingly, but connected enough that Liz no longer feels safe speaking openly. That is where the story gets even more intense, because Liz does not bury her suspicions. I see her going straight to Dante, and when Dante hears what Liz thinks she saw, I believe an investigation begins. This is the kind of investigation that could rip apart reputations, relationships, and carefully built lies. If Drew is truly trying to cry for help without speaking, then someone is controlling the narrative around him. Someone is watching. Someone is making sure he stays trapped inside a version of reality that benefits them. And if Dante starts asking the right questions, I think the wrong people are going to panic very fast. Meanwhile, the Savoy may look like the place where music, celebration, and glamour take center stage, but I do not trust the calm for 1 second. Michael James Scott is expected to give a new performance in town, and on the surface, that sounds like a bright spot in a very dark week. Jordan may even get the chance to meet someone she admires, and I can see Curtis working quietly behind the scenes to make it happen. He wants Jordan to feel seen again. He wants her to stop carrying the shame and trauma of what happened to her face. And honestly, that part hits hard, because Curtis is not just arranging a performance. He is trying to give Jordan back a piece of herself. But that's not all. Curtis also has a new theory about the hit and run, and that changes everything. I do not believe this celebration is only about healing. I think it could become the place where another secret gets exposed. Curtis has been watching, thinking, connecting dots, and I believe he is closer to the truth than anyone realizes. The person responsible for the crash may think they got away with it, but Curtis is not letting this go. And if his theory is correct, then the hit and run was not just an accident. It may have been part of a larger web of manipulation, revenge, or cover-up. Then I turn to Trina and Gio, and for a moment it almost feels like Port Charles is giving me a breath of hope. They are thrilled after receiving praise, and it looks like they may have been involved in bringing Michael James Scott to the Savoy. That gives them a win, a moment of joy, a chance to feel proud. But I cannot ignore the timing. In this town, happiness always comes with a shadow. Whenever young, love, ambition, and public attention collide, something usually goes wrong. Trina and Gio may think they are stepping into a beautiful moment, but I wonder if they are also stepping closer to danger without realizing it. And now I need to talk about Rocco. because this is where the tension becomes almost unbearable. I believe Rocco may want to confess everything. He may be ready to tell the truth, to stop hiding, to finally break free from the pressure surrounding him. But then Lulu stops him. And I do not think she stops him because she wants to hurt him. I think she stops him because she is terrified. The fake Nathan does not want Rocco's temper or guilt to destroy his plan. That means fake Nathan may issue a new warning, the kind of warning that leaves Lulu with no real choice. If Rocco talks, fake Nathan may not guarantee Lulu's survival. That is emotional blackmail at its cruelest. Lulu could be forced to silence her own son to stay alive, and I can already see the damage this does. Rocco may feel betrayed, Lulu may feel trapped, and fake Nathan may continue playing the role of protector while secretly becoming the threat. Their emotional connection, whatever it is becoming, may begin to crack under the weight of this lie. Because when love is built under threats and manipulation, it does not stay romantic for long. It becomes a cage. Then there is Valentin, and I think his escape from Brennan's unexpected visit to Carly's house only buys him time, not safety. Brennan may not have caught him, but I do not believe Brennan is fooled. Suspicion is still alive, and Carly knows it. She is already worried, already tense, already looking at every detail like it might be the one that destroys her. And then another devastating thought hits her. What if Jocelyn is the one who leaked the secret? I can imagine Carly fighting that suspicion, because no mother wants to believe her daughter could be involved in something so dangerous. But fear twists everything. And when Carly is afraid, she becomes unpredictable. Valentin may now need a new hiding place, but the real horror is what may happen to Jocelyn. I believe Jocelyn could be attacked and disappear. And the moment Carly realizes her daughter is gone, everything changes. Carly will not be rational. She will not wait for permission. She will not calmly weigh the evidence. I think she will explode with rage and immediately believe Valentin took Jocelyn. And honestly, from Carly's point of view, it makes sense. Valentin is hiding. Brennan is suspicious. Secrets are leaking. Jocelyn is missing. It all points in one direction. But that may be the cruelest misdirection of all. Because the brutal truth could be that Valentin did not kidnap Jocelyn. The real captor may be fake Nathan, and Jocelyn may be imprisoned inside Sidwell's castle. That twist is terrifying because it means Carly is chasing the wrong enemy while Jocelyn is locked away in the wrong place, surrounded by people who may not want her rescued. I think this is where the entire week turns from suspense into full-blown horror. Jocelyn is not just missing. She may be bait. She may be leverage. She may be the trap that pulls several people into Sidwell's world. And the person who may discover where Jocelyn is being held is Lucas. That alone makes my stomach drop. Because Lucas is living at Sidwell's castle after accepting Sidwell's offer. On the surface, that gives him access. It gives him a chance to notice what others cannot. Maybe he hears something. Maybe he sees a door that should be locked. Maybe he catches one glimpse of Jocelyn and realizes she is being held prisoner. For a second, it sounds like hope. Lucas could become the key to saving her. But this is Port Charles, and hope can turn into a death sentence. I believe someone wants Lucas dead, and the most disturbing part is that fake Nathan may deliberately allow Lucas to see Jocelyn imprisoned. That means the discovery may not be luck. It may be staged. It may be a setup. Fake Nathan may want Lucas to believe he has a chance to secretly rescue Jocelyn, because the moment Lucas acts, fake Nathan gets the opening he needs. That is the kind of twisted move that proves fake Nathan is not just dangerous. He is calculating. He is not reacting. He is designing the chaos. And if Lucas tries to save Jocelyn, he may walk directly into the trap meant to end his life. That is the big no one saw coming twist for me. Jocelyn's kidnapping is terrifying, but Lucas becoming the target makes it even darker. Because now, this is not just about one captive. It is about using one victim to lure in another. It is about creating a rescue mission that becomes an execution. And if Lucas disappears, gets attacked, or ends up fighting for his life, Carly's world will shatter in a completely different way. By the time I put all of this together, I see a week built like a ticking bomb. Sonny is gathering intelligence, but may not have enough to destroy his enemies. Liz may have caught Drew sending a silent cry for help. Dante may be pulled into an investigation that exposes someone powerful. Curtis may be closer to identifying the hit-and-run culprit. Jordan may receive a beautiful moment that hides a darker truth. Trina and Gio may celebrate a victory without knowing danger is moving around them. Rocco may be forced into silence. Lulu may be trapped by fake Nathan's threats. Valentine may be blamed for a kidnapping he did not commit. Carly may spiral toward the wrong target. And Jocelyn may be locked inside Sidwell's castle, waiting for someone to find her before it is too late. But the real question I cannot shake is this. If fake Nathan planned for Lucas to find Jocelyn, then what else has he already planned? Because I do not think Jocelyn is the final target. I do not think Lucas is the only victim on the board. I think this is just the first move in a much larger game, and by the time Carly, Sunny, Dante, and Liz finally realize who is really pulling the strings, someone may already be gone. And as the castle walls close in, as Lucas steps closer to the truth, and as Jocelyn waits in fear, I am left with one chilling thought. The rescue may begin next, but it may already be too late.
Goodbye. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the GH Spoilers Daily channel.